Yo, what's good, everybody, and welcome back to the Simple Logic Podcast, man, where your host, WattsTV, talks about topics logically, but also in a comedic fashion. Today, I have one of my favorite guests again. Guest, introduce yourself for the third time.
For the third time, my name is Keith. El Guapo underscore KB23 is my IG name. Got a podcast, Guapo Talks. I was invited by Chandler because he had like a special topic that he really felt heavily, about. He wanted to get it off his chest, so I'm just here to be a part of history.
Yep, because Keith, we I don't know if you're going to get some flack, but I most definitely probably am going to get some flack for this one. So,
Yeah.
for this particular topic, I don't even know how to name this episode, by the way. Like, I'm going to struggle with that the most, not even editing this shit. But anyway, this particular topic, I was making an individual video on my YouTube channel, WattsTV. Subscribe if you haven't yet. On my YouTube channel, and I do this series called "Let's Be Honest." Like, for example, I said, "Let's be honest, Beyonce is overrated," and this episode that I was going to do had so many layers that I couldn't do it by myself. So I said, you know what? I need somebody that's knowledgeable about music and that can probably that will probably disagree with me to some extent. And I was like, Keith, but without further ado, I just have one statement to make, man. Just because a hip hop artist has died, that does not make them a legend. I am tired, Keith. I am tired. And before we even get into this conversation, I just want to say, I mean, no disrespect, because I know how music is to how it hits for everybody, especially like me, too. I understand. This is no disrespect to your favorite artist. There's no disrespect to you. This is just our opinions. But yes, I feel like just because an artist died, like that does not make them a specific legend. Keith, what are your thoughts on this?
It's crazy because I don't think I'm going to disagree too much with you because I
You
feel the
may.
same way. Well, knowing you, yeah, you'll probably say something that will make me disagree with you, um, but yeah, no, I feel the same way about certain artists, and it's just me personally. It's just my opinion. For maybe the music just didn't resonate with me, and I don't see why they're getting the acknowledgement that puts them like people are like talking to them like they're fucking Stevie Wonder or something like that. And I'm like,
Thank you. Right. I I agree wholeheartedly. So let's see. Before we start talking about specific artists, I am going to we can both talk about like I'll let you go first. Like, what are your like at least minimum qualifications for an artist to be considered a legend?
hmm,
Good question, right?
yeah, it is. Uh, I would say to be in the legend status, maybe I don't know how. It's pretty hard to hit. Platinum is the highest, right?
I mean, technically, yes, but then after that, when you hit like a certain amount of numbers, they start saying diamond, you know?
Oh, so like the streams and stuff like that.
I mean, kind of like, Michael Jackson's Thriller is like fucking uranium now at this point. Dead
No,
ass.
that's now. What's that metal from Wakanda?
Mm-hmm.
That's
That shit vibranium.
I got that vibranium album. What?
How like damn how your record go vibranium?
I would say someone would qualify somebody as a legend as being able to not only master their field but also branch out into different genres and it be reciprocated well. Like I know a lot of people may say this, and this is my opinion. I feel that Drake will be a legend because he's able to jump cross platforms so easily, and it's like it's going to sell because it has his name on it, and his verses don't always sound bad. Like I don't like when he tries to do the UK rap shit. It just sounds
Hate it.
like a little
Hate it.
trying so too hard. The
And he's not
Patois Drake
mm,
is a little weird, but I can vibe with that a little bit more than UK Drake. So but still, I heard him on a couple of Spanish records, and it was pretty good. So yeah, someone who can jump into different genres and still be reciprocated well. I would say if we're talking about awards, I would say more than triple platinum or like minimum triple platinum on records. Consistent work, like not to the fall off is very in between, like of a full
Okay.
complete work, like an album. Um, yeah, that's like a couple of things that me personally I would consider.
Okay. And those are not bad qualifications at all. I'm gonna just go ahead and first of all, I agree with what you said about Drake because I used to be a big Drake fan. I'm not anymore just because he's like I like rappers. Like he's no longer a rapper. Just like you said, he like puts himself in a lot of different genres and the music is not for me, but eventually, yes, he'll most definitely become a legend. But I'm going to just talk about like my minimum qualification for me to consider you a legend. That's it. For me to consider you a legend, you had to push the culture forward somehow, some way. Whether if it's through your raps, through music sales, through your I don't know, like uh, maybe somebody like what's what's a good example that I can think of? Like somebody like Tupac, right?
Mm.
Like he is much more than a rapper because we never had in like we haven't had an artist like him to come out who would literally it's not like he would even rap. It was like he was reciting poems and telling stories at a certain
Right.
point.
And
Like
then activism as well.
exactly. Like that's what I was trying to get at too. Or if you're doing it through your activism. But that would be my straight up like minimum qualification. But you also have your artists like Jay-Z who just has the fucking talent. Like he just has pure talent to back it up. Whether even if his records didn't sell or whatever, I if he wasn't making hits, I mean, I believe that Jay-Z would still be like a dope businessman. Like he's a legend for you good? that
Ah
one
man, I was hoping you didn't catch that.
that wine getting to you. But yeah, he's a legend for a lot of different reasons. And yeah, man. But one thing I will say, I would not say to call somebody a legend. It's not necessarily a numbers thing for me personally, because there are some legends like up in, like I'll say like Big L from New York. He's probably considered like a New York legend more than anything. But dude could
Okay.
spit. He could fucking rap. If his life wasn't taken away from him at such a short time, then he would have been up there with Jay-Z and Biggie. But
Really?
yeah, Big L could spit, man. Like no shit. So, all right, I'm going to tell you. I'm gonna just let the big one. We can start talking about a specific artist now.
I
I
already have
am
a feeling who you're gonna talk about. So
I am going to just say this because this is the big one. Like out the gate, Nipsey Hussle was not a legend.
oh yeah, I knew you was gonna say something to make me disagree with you.
Let me tell you why, Keith.
Mm.
Let me tell you why. So think about Nip, but we were knowledgeable of Nip before he died, right? Were you?
Here and there. I didn't
That's my
like
point.
listen. I didn't listen to his introductory work, but until later, and then when I started listening to his music, I realized not every single he made was for me, but there were some songs that did hit. And then when I did like not in depth research, but then started learning about where he came from, what he ended up doing. I think he like with the little money he had, just going to cars and places selling his mixtape and stuff like they made $1 million and invested that within the community and stuff like that. To me, that's pushing the culture forward. That's like legendary. That's hood legendary status. You know.
But just like Big L, I would have to say Nip is like legendary in his own community and not nationally.
So
Like
then,
like Big and Pac are hip hop legends nationally.
mm,
Nipsey Hussle is not. So let's be honest with ourselves, Keith. If Nip hadn't died, do you think his album would have went platinum? No.
I
Fuck
think so.
no.
I think
Fuck
so.
no.
The way people was listening to Marathon, well, not Victory Lap was his last one. and everybody was just going crazy off of that. Yo, I'm surprised it because it did since he passed, right?
Yes, but it was if I'm pretty sure this is correct. It came out before he died. So and it was
Yeah,
sell
like literally a little bit before he died.
it was selling, but it wasn't selling like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when he died, I mean that's literally how it always is. When an artist die and it generates a lot of buzz, you get a
Yeah.
lot of people who never even heard him before that are willing to give him a try. Because if I'm to be honest with you, Keith, nobody was checking for Nip before he died like that. And that hurts me because I like Nipsey Hussle, but nobody was checking for that nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He was gonna. I mean, like he had the nose. Like he was getting like dope features. Like what I'm saying. He was around. So
That doesn't
like
mean anything.
the people that was in like his world knew exactly who he was. But like as far as like customers and stuff like that, I feel that a lot of people were like really sleeping on him. Like I admit, I was sleeping on him a little bit. You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. But I mean, a lot of people know who the fuck Tiger is, and Tiger had a lot of dope features on his project, but nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, that's a big fact.
Nobody cares.
That's a
That's
big
that's
fact.
not that's not really saying much. So
And we're
that is,
not comparing Tiger to Nipsey
of
Hussle.
course not, of course not, of course
For
not, of
those
course
who
not.
might.
No. Worlds apart. Nip can fucking rap. Now I will give Tiger his props. He can make a hit. That much he can do. He can make a hit. But so far as rapping, hell no. But yeah, man, I'm sorry. Like in his community, sure, Nip was a hood legend, as you would say, but a hip hop legend, bro. No.
I think an unsung hip hop legend like may not have reached those qualifications, but it's like something that everybody that's like in that world in that sphere would be like, oh yeah, no, like a old like a lot of old like I feel like old heads will know who that is because he was one of those people that didn't get the full recognition that he was going to eventually earn, but you could see okay he would have made it like to this level if his light wasn't cut off.
We would never know. But I mean, possibly because before that, a lot of people didn't know about him, bro. Like I found out about Nip through Wale's mixtape Forlorn. Do you remember that joint?
What was the album cover for that?
It was a mixtape. It was like black with little accents of red, and it just had Forlorn on it. Like that
Yeah, same.
that was the one with Bad on it before he put it on his album.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. So he was on that song Chun Li with Wale, and I was like, bro, who the fuck is this?
Hmm. Damn, that was like what, like 7
We
years
were
ago?
bro, we were in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in high school. We both graduated. We grown men now. But nobody was checking for Nip like that. And I'm not taking anything from Nipsey Hussle fans. I'm not taking anything away like from him at all. He was a dope rapper, but he just he didn't push the entire culture forward. Like when people realized what he was doing when he died.
Yeah.
So yeah, in my opinion, unfortunately, I cannot say that he was a legend. Now, Keith, is there anybody that you're thinking of, like who people call a legend? And you're just like, ah, no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Mac Miller.
Continue.
I did this. His music didn't really resonate with me. It didn't seem like really cool. He more appealed to like the youth that like did drugs and stuff like that. I didn't do drugs, so I really couldn't like
I mean,
relate. And then some of his like majority of his verses to me, I just didn't like. I didn't like the flow and some stuff. So it's like that. It wasn't my type of rap, you know. So I didn't like really class. Like I said, this is all a
subjective.
personal opinion, but yeah, because it just didn't relate to me. I couldn't rock with it. So that's why like a lot of people like, oh yeah, man, Mac Miller, da da da, yeah, he's the best, da da da. I'm like, yeah, he's all right, he's okay, but not the best. Or people put him to such a high pedestal, and I'm like,
Yeah.
don't, I don't put him there. I don't. I just put him as a regular rapper. Like, what I'm saying? I didn't really see anything big.
That's fair. And keep in mind, guys, we are not dogging that. We like, Keith is not saying Mac Miller was horrible, but I would have to agree. Mac Miller, I wouldn't consider him necessarily a legend either. Whew. But I do like a lot of Mac Miller like songs, and I do his last album was fire. I must say.
Maybe I just need to listen to that and try and change my mindset a little bit. But from the songs that I was introduced to, because like he started getting his buzz like in like high school and stuff like that. Because I think he was featured on a lot of Wiz Khalifa, like Wiz Khalifa
Yeah,
Breakfast
yeah,
and stuff like that. Like like Wiz Khalifa didn't really settle with me. Like I like Wiz Khalifa, but he wasn't like settling in with me because like that he talked about stuff that I just didn't like. I
that's
don't want
fair.
to say he talked about stuff that I didn't do, but then again, I listen to motherfuckers that's talking about killing somebody, and I don't remember the last time I killed somebody. So it's like, I don't want to use that as the primary excuse, but it's just that I didn't like the sound too much. Like Kendrick Lamar, I love the sound of him. Like J Cole, I love the sound of them. Young Thug, I enjoy the sound of them, but like Mac Miller sound, and I just couldn't really. I don't see myself like buying it and listening to it.
Yeah, I when we were in like late high school, he was dope. Like he made music for a typical high schooler. Like I forgot what the hell what that song was called. Um Shit, I can't think of it right now. But it was when he first came out, it was just fun. Like it was just fun rap music, and he could rap, but it was never like something that was like extremely serious besides like a few songs. But as he started to mature, his music started to mature as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't blame you for that one. That was actually a good pick. Um, this next one I'm thinking of is really recent.
So okay, now I have a feeling who this one might be.
Pop Smoke was not a fucking legend, bro. He was not. He. I'm sorry. Okay, so once again, this is not. I'm not dogging out any Pop Smoke fans or Pop Smoke in general. I'm not taking anything away from that man because he started to get a huge buzz going at one point, and
Near the end. Yeah.
yes, and unfortunately, his life was taken away from him early. But let me tell you something. His sound was different, yes, but he didn't really do too much with his career yet. So
Yeah.
I can't consider him a legend just because he doesn't have the accolades and he literally hasn't done anything. The only thing that he has really done is prove that he has a different sound.
Facts, and it's like I can't say that he's a legend, but well, it's like saying that he's a legend, but Nipsey isn't a legend. But Nipsey has far more work than
He
Pop Smoke
does.
does.
He does.
So, but and then also, like you just said, is unfortunately his career was cut short, like right when he was buzzing, right when he was getting his stuff off. So it's like saying that he's a legend kind of like is almost an insult to like the Beyonces. Like even I mean not they're not in the same field,
Right.
but like the let's say Tupac's, like the like Diddy, even though we don't like his raps, he is a legend. So it's like discrediting them and everything. He would have maybe he had hope if he could have been able to reciprocate the same way of this album onto a next album and etc. and
Mhm.
keep it going for at least I would say at least 2 to 3 more years because the attention span of people nowadays is just going like that.
Oh,
So it's like for you to keep that buzz going, I feel that would put you in that upper echelon. So, but
bro,
it's unfortunate.
people have the attention spans of squirrels. I feel you.
Facts. And so, yeah, I would agree with you. He's not. He's a hood legend, not a like music industry legend.
Yeah, I can't. This this word legend just gets thrown around so easily. Is starting to get a little bit of ridiculous. Do you do you have anybody else that you were thinking of that people just consider
Um,
so great?
as far as music, I'm trying to think about it. Like, Not really, to be honest. Those are like Mac Miller's like the go to thing for me.
Yeah.
But as far as any other artists that no, because I don't want to like because I haven't listened to a lot. Oh, okay. What's his name? Juice World. I don't. It was like a lot of kids that really vibe with him. Like I feel that a lot of kids did vibe with him. I don't think he's a legend, even though ironically his last album was Legends Never Die. I don't think he was one because a lot of the music, a lot of his songs I didn't like. There was a few songs that I vibe with. Majority I didn't. And then on the last album, it seemed more towards rock
Yeah.
than rap. So it was like, this isn't my type of music.
Mm-hmm.
And and it's like, of course, a lot of artists, they say they basically cry on their albums, on their lyrics. Like it was a cry for help for the shit that he was saying. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it was like, yeah, we vibing with it, but it's like, damn, this nigga's really taking all these drugs and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, XX Extension and stuff like that.
That's a tough one.
There was like a few songs that resonated, but then overall, I don't think he fit
Y-
the qualifications of a legend.
Yeah. So
Legend.
that was good. That was gonna be who I was gonna say next. That is a tough one. Like not for me, but for everybody else, just because
Mm.
they fucking loved X. He just didn't have. He didn't do anything yet. He was turning his life around. He didn't have the catalog. He was not a legend. Juice World was also not a legend. But I will say this about Juice World. Juice World is literally the best freestyle I've ever heard before in my life.
Really?
No cap,
Mm.
bro. It after this.
The best, or one of the best that you've heard.
I've heard a lot of great freestylers, but just off the cuff, bro. I yes. Okay, it's between him, King Los, and yeah, those two actually. Because like the amount of creativity that would just come like just off the cuff, just with random stuff, you can tell it's not written and it will make sense and flow. It was fucking ridiculous. But I had respect for Juice World, but just like you, he could rap, but I was so confused because he made a lot of music that would sound like this, and he'd be rapping in his songs, and he talking like this, and it sounds like rock. Like, just like dog, like where's the raps? And he was saying in every genre would classify it as hip hop, but I feel like it was something different.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
yeah, nah, Juice World was not a legend.
I
And
feel
at
they just. I
what you
feel
about to
like
say?
they just hit. I feel like they just hit heavily with the emo population of rap.
Yeah, Lil Peep is somebody who is very. Do you know who Lil Peep is?
He's still alive.
No, he's dead.
Oh,
No,
that. Oh, damn. Rest in peace.
the way you
But
look, he's still alive. No, nah,
yeah,
he
because I was like,
gone.
I could have swore I heard, but then I'm like, there's somebody else that seemed to look like him. I got it mixed up. But
Nah,
yeah,
he died while we were in college.
yeah.
But yeah, man. He was straight up, and he pretty much coined like emo rap, or was one of the few that coined it. And
Mhm.
people also call him a legend. But I feel like people throw that word around just because it's music that resonates with them personally, and that's
Yeah.
fine. But so far as hip hop, no, 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 no. Now, what I would like to do, I can tell you a lot of people who are legends. Oh my gosh, I can name five right now. Just random people. I hate to say this because he's in the media a lot right now because he's stupid. He's a little stupid. He's a smart guy, but he's stupid. Ice Cube. Ice Cube is one of the biggest legends.
Facts. I don't know why you saying that. He's stupid. I know that he recently tried to work out a plan between both the Republicans and Democrats, but then the Republicans, of course, were well. I'm not gonna say of course, but they were being shady on him and then falsifying information. Like I know they photoshopped a picture of him, but
Yeah. All
that's
right.
that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, nah, he's definitely a legend.
Yeah, he's doing stupid stuff right now, but we'll talk about that later. I'll probably make a video on it or something. Um, because they really used that man. That's why I said he was stupid because he let himself be used. But
Yeah.
yes, yeah. Uh, Ice Cube, a legend. Jay-Z, obviously. Like when you think of Jay-Z, come on. He's like
That's the original coke dealer term on multi-billionaire, man. Like
yes. J. Cole at this point. Come on. At this point, a legend. He's done. He pushed the culture forward, and he
um
has done things a lot of people have not done before. Platinum
yeah,
out,
like go
platinum
platinum
out,
without any features.
bro. Come on.
That's saying something big with when you have like Biggie, you have Tupac, you have
That
Jay Z, and all
exactly.
these people.
J. Cole, K. Dot, Kendrick Lamar,
Facts. Pulitzer. How
Pulitzer
you win the
Prize,
Pulitzer Prize? That's what motherfuckers that write books.
bro. How are you a hip hop artist and you get a Pulitzer Prize?
I still gotta look into the qualifications on that one, but
That
that's amazing.
yes. Yo, I can even Puff. Puff is a hip hop legend. Just because
Mm-hmm.
not even because of the music that he put out personally, but because of all the people that he helped. And I mean, even though Bad Boy is shady as fuck, but still he put out a lot of great talent. And
Yeah, you might not
again,
get paid, but your name's gonna be out there.
yeah, again, you push the culture forward, bro. Like that is the bare minimum of crowning any artist as legendary. Like whew, it's a lot of people. Okay, wait, Keith, I'm curious. Who do you think is legendary that's alive right now?
Okay, I already gonna say one off the bat that you're not gonna agree with. One Young Thug, I believe that he is because, like I said, he's able
Sex?
to.
You're talking about sex? That man, sex. Remember when he was calling himself that? He said, "No, call me sex now." You remember that dumb
Uh,
shit?
I might have missed that one, but
You don't remember that? That was like when bro. That was like when he was first. He first started to like pop. Young Thug.
barter, barter. All right, that was hard. But no, because he's able to like he did it like I like how he's able to cross like multi-platform. Like he did some stuff like on the song called "Proud of You." It's like it's a rap song, but it's more up tempo. Like
I do like that
yeah,
song.
I like that one. Then with I felt like with the album, him and Chris Brown able to get into the pop realm. Like I was like, wow, I was like really blown away by this. Oh, like I never saw this happening, but he's doing it, and I'm liking it.
I gotta
It's
tell you something.
Havana. He did the, like a kind of Spanish twang type of melody. I liked how he handled his own on that.
I hated the Chris Brown collab. I hated it.
Hey, music's subjective, man. That's
I
that's
I
all I
hate
can say.
I hated it so much. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I would not say that that Young Thug is a hip hop legend. I don't know, man. Like he's most definitely different. He did his own thing. He has his own sound.
Created his own sound, the way he's able to like vocalize his like certain words and stuff like that. Nobody's ever tried it at least, and so nobody's ever done it except for him.
I do like him on features. Not gonna lie. Young Thug gets some
And then
fire
he goes,
features.
and then he goes crazy too outside of the rap game, like with his fashion. Like, yo, there's a gang in Atlanta, I believe, called the Spiders. He made a clothing line named after them, and they don't fuck with him. He don't give a damn. He's getting money off of that. That's one. Hey, that's a little side note, legendary. That's like
Are you really
that's
talking
cool.
about this man's clothing? You talking about this
I,
man's
I just added a
take
tidbit
it out.
into that.
Take it out.
No,
You
it's
you are
already
you
in
are
there.
you are ruining your argument right now.
Anyway, going to the next one. We're going to the next person. You already said two of them, J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, I'm a little bit biased because I really rock with him, but then also a Pulitzer Prize. Like, come on.
I'm biased with J. Cole. It's all good.
So, Nas, for one,
How
we
could I
can't forget that.
how could I forget about Nas?
Are we only naming five?
Nah, as many as you want, bro.
Okay, Nas, of course. Well, I'm gonna try and say something that you didn't say. So of course we know Jay Z. Even though, so this one might be a little bit hard. Oh, I really want to say Will Smith, but yeah, I believe that's a little. I believe that's a little bit of my inner like. I look up to Will Smith, so that might be a little bit biased. So I'm not gonna confidently say
Bro,
that.
but you know what's funny though? He popped up in my head too.
Well,
I,
yeah, I mean, like for a period, he was doing his thing back in the day.
him
So
and
I mean,
Jazzy Jeff was doing were doing their thing, bro. I'm not even going to front.
right.
But I learned shit was a little whack when he started doing all that gimmicky shit. Like I, as a kid, I loved the Men in Black's the song. I
I
love
remember
that.
that whole song,
Yeah,
bro. I
love
mean,
that shit. But as I got older, I was like, wow, this is whack.
Death said the darkest night over the horizon, bright lights. Camera zoom on their pending doom, and then like boom, shake the room up. What?
Bars.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my
That's the way
god.
we kick it. Nah, I mean, before noisy cricket get wicked on you. What? I was like, that noisy cricket is like crazy. Anyway, um, yeah, yeah.
Whew.
But yeah, I'm not gonna confidently put him out there, so he's
I
gonna be
don't
on the
blame
back
you.
burner. Who else? I feel like he's a legend in the mixture of rap and producing. T Pain, not too much rap, but more producing in it.
Bro, I would give you that. I would easily give you that. T-Pain, he made, first of all, if it wasn't for him, a lot of these niggas would not be using auto tune right now.
Mm-hmm.
He made that shit, and he doesn't even need the auto tune. He can legit sing without it.
Yeah, right, and because like I believe like the last time someone that was like really big made it with auto tune was Zapp and Roger. Like
Yup.
that was like the last time, and that was like in the '80s,
Yeah, like early 80s. Like I'm pretty sure like
'83.
nah, it might have been late 70s to be honest with you. Like extreme like I don't know. I'm gonna look it up while we talk. But
Mm.
yeah, T-Pain, that is a great yes, most definitely. That man he was popping. You know who
Yeah,
I thought of though? Um
mm,
that that we didn't say. Like no matter how we feel about this person, Kanye West,
yeah, no, no.
bro.
When it comes to music, I'm not putting anything else. So he's a fucking legend, like rap wise, producer wise as well. Because this man has a different. He's like has a very strong artistic talent.
Yes, and I said this so many different times like on my channel and on this podcast that Kanye is the only artist that I know to have damn near 5 perfect albums in a row. Damn near.
In a row, who are
Think about it.
the?
Wait. Think about it. So, College Dropout, and classic, hip hop classic. If that's not at least in your top 10, then you're doing something wrong with your life. Okay, right? All right. Late Registration, Graduation.
Graduation was my that and 808 Heartbreak.
808's Heartbreak. He went out of
Different. He
his
went
comfort
different.
zone.
Yeah,
He went
yeah.
different and it fucking worked. Like a different sound and it sounded so good. And then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That was a crazy twist because it had its own movie too to come after it. I don't know if you've seen the movie,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, it's like
Five
wow.
five damn near perfect consecutive albums, one after another. Come on, I gotta mention Kanye because of that. By the way, Zapp and Roger, I told you it was late. It was like real late 70s. Zapp and Roger, they first came out in 77.
Okay.
I don't know why I knew that, but yeah. Oh, man, but yes, Kanye West. Who else?
I mean, like, I like him. I don't know. This is starting to become. Well, like the whole point of what you solidify as a legend is kind of biased, unless you want to talk about the accolades of what other legends have had. But I think Rick Ross is going to be a legend.
You know, I'm not a huge big Rick Ross fan. Like, he's
His rap is like caviar to me. Like he raps about like going to Santorini, Greece, and like being able to look outside the window and see nothing but blue while drinking like a nice bottle of Bel Air champagne. You know what I'm saying? So
that was a
some
good
lavish shit.
analogy.
It's some lavish shit.
That was a really good analogy. Have you had caviar before?
Yeah, not the high end. There's regular caviar, which I'm not. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm a texture guy. I would never do that. Like, I just feel like little bubbles popping in here. Ugh. Ugh.
Nah, don't taste like that, brother. Don't taste like that.
No, the texture seems really off, bro. I'm allergic to seafood anyway. But now I
Die
will
before you even sit down at the table, man.
true, big facts. Now I will say this. I have a few of my favorite artists that I hold to the highest standard that I know may not be considered, that aren't considered a hip hop legend right now. Like Big Sean is my favorite artist, and I know he's not considered
I can see him in the future being considered legend.
in the future. Yes, but I feel like he doesn't get the respect that he deserves, which is weird because I don't know why. Because Big Sean be rapping.
Yeah, that's the same as Rhapsody. Rhapsody is like the best, like in my opinion, the best female
The best
rapper. And
female.
I don't even want to say best female rapper because it's like almost making them seem like they're not regular people. They're in their own genre. I would consider her probably top 5 to 10 rappers currently out.
Bro, I highly agree with you. I say this all the time. I might have to make a video about that. Rhapsody will out rap your favorite rapper. Like, and she is most definitely up there, dog. Like, oh my gosh. I've never heard anybody, and her flow is just so seamless. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, Big Sean would he eventually he's gonna get there most because I know he's gonna do more in the
Yeah.
future too. He'll hell
Grinding like crazy.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he started his own label.
That
Like
was like one of the things that made me really like Big Sean because like I'm like really into working in like a non-entertainment field. Like I've really put up my all in the work and then work some more. And that was like his whole genre, like his whole theme about how hard he works and like he doesn't stop. And I'm like, yo, when I first heard that, it was on that. I got what made me really like him was on this freestyle. I don't know if it was a freestyle, but it was like the video of him wearing the Bape outfit, and then he was just like going slowly in the circle, and it was like black background, and he was just going hand.
I don't
It was
know
like
which one is that. I don't know. I don't remember that one.
while I rolled through the Atlantic, and I
Oh snap! Oh
yeah,
yo! That
yeah,
is one of my favorite. That is one of my favorite Big Sean songs ever, bro.
yeah,
Damn it! And you know that's one of my favorite songs, and I cannot. First quarter.
yeah.
First quarter. He had a first quarter. He made a fourth quarter. First quarter is fucking fire. Like that shit.
Crazy. I was like, yo, this man needs to be stopped.
Yes, yes. That shit was dope. And another artist that I really like that I know will never, ever, ever be considered a hip hop legend that I really like is Logic. Because Logic can spit, but I feel like he gets ridiculed so much just because he brings up the like,
Biracial.
yeah, that he's biracial so much. And like, I understand that's your identity, but like, nigga, chill. Like, we
I
get it.
can't. I can't give too much on it because I need to listen to like an actual full. There was the one album that I did like that I think a lot of people liked. If you listen to Logic, it was like the
Let me guess.
album
Let me guess which one it is. The Incredible True Story.
is that the one where he's like it's like a drawing of them in a spaceship and like
Yep,
everybody's
that's
like,
it.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
If you like that, bro, listen to his very first album, Under Pressure. His very first album, Under Pressure, I would honestly put that in my top. Also, I'll put that in my top 10 favorite hip hop albums of all time.
You know who is going to make it and as a possible legend status, but has fallen off quite a bit and is going to take like a couple projects to put him back in, at least in my mind.
Nelly.
You know what? He is a legend. But
Nelly is a
but
legend. You're right.
yes, but no,
Who?
not him. He's a legend. Chance the Rapper.
Bro, don't get me started.
Yeah, my big day was the worst day. The big day was the worst day.
I saw a post on Twitter. Somebody said this album does not get enough hate. Like,
Oh my god, I ain't gonna be mean like that, but wow. And then
Keith,
it was like I think he did something like name your favorite song off his album. Somebody literally commented a blank space. And I was like, how?
why did he? And look, and somebody he blocked somebody because they posted a video of somebody recording. I love my wife. If he
I
blocked
think much
them,
much dank did something. Oh, I love my wife. I love my wife.
that shit is
No,
so funny. But he took such a hard left for me because Coloring Book is fucking dope.
great.
Crazy, crazy features, crazy
Juke
production.
Jam. Oh my god.
Like when I heard the intro to Coloring Book, I just knew. I said, "He Chance is next up, bro."
I knew no when I saw the cover because it was like if you look at all of the stuff, I think it was 10-day suspension or something
Yeah,
like that. It just had him regular, and then the next album he was like looking up, and then it was like this one was him like he finally ascended and he was looking down.
you
I
look
was
it
like, yo,
down.
that's pretty
That
dope.
shit
But then
hard.
now I don't know. He back on the corner selling CDs. That's why the cover is him holding the holding.
Holding the CD. Hey, man, it's about 350. I
Yeah,
recorded
gripping.
16 tracks on here.
On that
Um,
floppy that disc. Like, yo,
that was really funny. Yeah, and you know what? It just seemed like he just cared about fucking dancing now. If he put out one more dancing video before COVID happened, I swear I was gonna fucking slit my wrist.
oh
Like
my
it was
god.
just him doing like stop.
He can't be happy. He can't like be
No.
happy.
No, this is not what you do. We want you to rapidy rap. We want you to rap, my nigga.
Well, maybe he don't got to do what y'all want him to do. Maybe he wants to do what he want to do, huh?
No, first of all, if you want to be on a dancer, go on America's Got Talent, or something, or some show, or a dancing show. Go there, be a rapper. Okay, this is what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to rap. This is what I signed up for. This is what I signed up for. I I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for none of that. Why are you dancing on TikTok like a teenage thought? Stop it.
Hey, I'm glad you had to be a thought though. Boo. But yeah, I feel you. Yeah, he started like really. That probably should have been the calling sign. Well, no.
Yes.
The big day was before he did the dancing stuff, not this.
He
The
did it a
dancing stuff
little
before
a
the big
little
day came out.
no, he started dancing like a little bit after that shit came out.
Okay, yeah. Big day, bad day. So so that was like he's gonna need at least probably 2 to 3 good albums, or if not two really good albums for me to put him back to on track to where he was. Who I feel is going to be a legend is Lil Uzi. I do feel that he has such a huge because like he has such a huge following for one, and his albums he can get a feature from anybody if he ever so pleases. Two, he's like he doesn't miss like if you look at like I can't think of all of his albums, but if you look at the first albums, like yo, in a way, in your opinion, for saying that Kanye's first 5 albums didn't miss, well, Uzi's first I think four, he has 4 or 5 albums didn't miss. Really,
I don't really care if you cry. I'ma bust a nut in your
people was going
eye.
crazy. Like people was like jumping through the window. People were twerking to a song. And I don't know how you twerk to a song like that, but people were running away. But so
All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge, yeah. All my friends are dead, yeah.
everybody listening to this listening. Fat on my parade, but the inside all white. I'm like, yo, everybody
Hey,
know when they've been in a party and that part came on. They was like,
yo,
go
kid,
stupid.
we were still in college when that shit came out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, that shit was low key fire. Like, that shit was fire. I was like, damn, this little Uzi. I'm gonna have to keep listening to this nigga.
And it's so funny that you did that voice because a lot of people believe that he was worshiping the devil. So that was probably like him doing that too.
Exactly. Exactly. Do you see how seamless the damn voice mod is? It's so fun. It's literally just a push of a button.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I need to stop because I use it on my last 2 episodes, and I feel like I'm gonna just use it all the time now, and it's getting dangerous at this point.
Don't dilute it. Don't dilute it. Just
No. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. But yeah,
But yeah,
man.
Lil Uzi, I feel I'm trying to go through my catalog right
I'm
now.
surprised you didn't say no bullshit like Kodak Black. Don't you
Nah,
dare. I was about to say.
when he first came out and was doing his thing, he didn't show he wasn't on legendary status, but he showed that okay, I like his flow. If he
That was your
continues to
nigga,
put,
bro.
yeah, but for personal reasons, I can't really rock with him too much. But when he first came out, like if we're talking about lyrically wise, his shit was good, and we were like, yo, if he keeps this up and like don't release any bullshit, he's good. Then of course the outside antics kind of fucked up. Wow, he was still in my mind producing okay content. Then he did the song called "Vultures Cry." I don't know if you ever heard that. That's a
I ain't hear
horrible
that one.
song. That's probably, in my opinion, the worst song. But yeah,
Really?
I listened to it, of course, because I was a Kodak fan at one point. But then I listened, I was like, oh my god, this is kind of stupid. I might just keep it on for just jokes. So it was like this is how it sound like. This is how it sound like when a vulture crying. I'm booted up on my high. I'm booted up on my high. Like literally, that was
Wait,
really the
wait,
song.
wait, 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 wait. That sounded stupid compared to all his other shit.
Bro, if you listen to it, you'll see what I'm talking about.
I see you piqued my curiosity. I'm gonna have to listen. But there are some Kodak songs that I really do fuck with.
Yeah,
What was that? What was that
of
joint
course,
with?
no flocking. Everybody loves no
Of course,
flocking.
everybody loves
Everybody,
No Flocking.
yeah.
That's a party song easily. You play that, all niggas everywhere just reciting. Like everything stops, just reciting lyrics. But what was that song with him and X? Shit.
And X.
Yeah, X
What song? Oh,
Tentacion.
yeah, yeah.
Roll in Peace.
Yeah, Rolling Peace.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do like that song. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it of the people that I would consider legendary right now. I'm sure we're missing a lot of people, but I mean, obviously there is, the Method Mans and like,
Yeah,
yeah,
Raekwon.
yeah, the MC Lights, the Queen Latifahs, et cetera, et cetera. So many people, but just because somebody loses their life early, guys, I'm sorry. I just cannot give them, me personally, I can't give them legendary status. You are not a legendary Pokemon. They may be in a second evolution. Maybe. I don't know. That was the only reference I could think of. I'm sorry. Do you have a better one?
I'm gonna let that marinate. I
Do
ain't
you,
gonna add no more to the plate. I'm gonna just let that stay where it is.
I ain't gonna add no more to the plate. What, you didn't have a better one?
I really didn't.
All right. See, I could have said something else, but I let it go. So I kept it PG. Yeah, man.
You just compared the dead rabbit to a mudcat. Like what was the what's the fish, the magic carp?
Okay, see, I wasn't thinking like that, but you bought it there. I swear to you, I wasn't thinking like that.
Wow, G, you changed.
I wasn't. Guys, I assure you, I mean no disrespect. See, Keith, this is why you're not gonna get your PS5 on time. That's exactly why, because your attitude is not gonna come on time. It's gonna come at the end of December. You just wait on it.
You really want me to slash your tires?
What you gonna slash my tires for? Like I have anything to do with? You better take it up with Amazon and Sony.
You speaking this into existence? I might have to put a banana in your muffler, or a potato, or something like that.
Oh my gosh, man! But yes, anything else that you would like to add?
No, I agree with you. Like, unless they've really put in a lot of work, like I said, it's all into your interpretation of what you may consider a legend is. Some people might just consider a legend for somebody from getting out the hood and finally be able to be played on the radio. So we all have our own
Yes,
thing. So, in my opinion, it just needs more work in order for you to be classified in that.
right. Big facts. And once again, like he said, this is I think my voice just cracked. But again,
You a growing boy, man. I'm proud of you.
but again, these are just our opinions. We mean no harm. We don't want to disrespect you or your favorite artists who may have passed. But I mean, I feel really strongly about this music shit, and it's just a not. Just because they're gone, man. You don't have to. They may be legends to you, sure, but not to the hip hop culture. Like, just don't. I just don't like for people just throw that word out. If you got to throw it out, just say that they were a legend to me, and I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
cool. I understand because music touches people differently,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I'll give you a perfect example of how music touches people differently, right? So when Dark Sky Paradise came out, Big Sean's album, it's one of my that's also one of my favorite albums of all time. So he had that song "One Man Can Change the World," where he was talking
Oh
about his
yeah, powerful. Yeah, I love that song.
bro. So around that same time,
John Legend, like, hey, I
yes.
was like, okay,
So
what else?
around that same time, my grandmother just died also. Like my great grandmother just died. So I'm listening to this song and I'm like, man, my grandma said some stuff like this too, man. And
It resonated with you.
yes, it resonated with me, right? And I was dating my ex at the time. So I was like, yo, this song really touched me. Please listen to. I said, you got to listen to this. She know that my grandmother passed or whatever. This is my great grandmother, but she knew that she passed, and she listened to it and she was like, it was okay. I was so offended.
He was like, get out.
Yeah, I was, bro. I swear to you, I was so fucking offended.
He had to blank it up. He was like, get out.
Like, here I am in fucking tears over this song, and you're just like, I mean, it's okay,
Come back when you have empathy for others.
bro. So fucking hot, man. I still to this day I cannot fully listen to that song for real, for real. Like if I because I listen to the lyrics and I'm just like, man, that song. Put on some fucking NWA. And then yeah, that's a big transition, right?
Huge.
Yeah. Fuck the police. That made me feel better, and it's current. Fuck the police. But anyway, guys, thank you for listening.
The bad one. And anyone who is considered a good one that isn't talking about the bad ones.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, still fuck the police. By the way, the Dodgers are currently winning right now. It's 4-1. The bottom of the fifth, and the game is still early as fuck. Goddamn, but they are winning. I just wanted to point that out. I know you don't give a damn about baseball, Keith, but
right,
I do.
If it's not Red Sox, then I don't care.
I do. I know you don't care, but I've been waiting for this for the past 3 years. 3 years.
Oh yeah, remember when y'all thought y'all was gonna make it and y'all didn't make it, and then like I sent you the meme of the Jordan over the Dodgers player on Sports.
No, we were in the playoffs. No, we were in the World Series the last past two years. It was either 2 or 3 years, and we just could not get the job done.
Mm-hmm, I remember that because I still got the memes in my phone.
I remember, and you got to make fun of me. That's why I made fun of you when the Heat lost. But you knew they were going to lose.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't think it was like much theme. I was just happy to be in the arena,
That's fair. See, my situation is different because we're here all the fucking time. All the time, Keith. I am tired. When, damn it? When? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening to the Simple Logic podcast. This podcast is available on all streaming platforms as far as I know, I think. Yes, excluding Pandora. I'm still trying to get myself on Pandora. Did you know that Pandora hosted podcasts, Keith?
No, but it seems like they should. Everybody's getting onto the podcast game now. So
they most definitely do. I'm still trying to get myself on on to there. So hopefully that happens soon. I will let you guys know. Please do me a favor and subscribe to the YouTube channel, WattsTV. I would greatly appreciate it. Keith, go ahead and plug in what you got to plug in.
So yeah, like I said earlier, Instagram is El Guapo _ KB23. I have a podcast called Guapo Talks. It's available on Anchor, on the Anchor app, and Spotify. Trying to get it pushed over to Apple Music. Well, not Apple, but Apple Podcasts.
And OnlyFans.
Hey, y'all want a live version?
Keith,
nah,
Keith
but,
do dick helicopters every Sunday night.
That doesn't look good on your end, because how do you know? Like,
because you told me.
All right, now this conversation is taking a far left. So, yeah, Guapo Talks. I talk about a plethora of things from like mental health to certain situations, like in a relationship, like what's valued more in a relationship. So, pretty interesting topics that you should probably check out. So, yeah, go ahead and subscribe to that and check out the episodes.
I was on an episode. It was fun. What we talk about? I forgot. We talked about a lot of things.
Yeah, don't bring this guy on your podcast for one, because he would just bring all the toxicity over to your platform, and it is not detrimental to you. It is detrimental to you.
Keith, I told you could bring it to mine. I told you. See, I just don't do it on my platform because it's my platform. But if you want to do it on mine, by all means, it's a win-win for me because my podcast is always, literally, almost every episode is controversial to some extent, Keith. Almost every episode.
I'm a zenned out fellow. So, it's just, I try to bring out that, we're big trying to be talking about crystals. I'm trying to bring crystals into you.
Mm-hmm. Guys, he's talking about crystal meth.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Keith be on that stuff. Don't get fooled by them teeth. He got them fucking dolphin teeth installed.
Oh, these veneers,
yeah.
all teeth, no gums. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know I'm living life.
Oh my gosh, bro! Niggas need to stop getting them veneers, Keith. They look stupid.
Oh my God! Wasn't it scene from Timmy Turner when the man had the giant teeth and he was like all teeth? Yo, that's what y'all look like.
So many hood niggas got them teeth. You're just like, yeah, y'all like my smile.
Shiny teeth and me headers.
My shiny teeth and me.
I think that's a good note to end the episode on now. Off of that.
All right, we out. Ooh. You hear that?
No.
I think I just broke this wine bottle. I don't know. All right, that's the end of the episode. Peace.